When I started this channel, I was very deliberate, and I remain deliberate even now. I do not post at random, and I never share what I don't truly believe. Every word spoken here, every revelation released, every spiritual tool taught on this platform is rooted in something far deeper than human reasoning. It is grounded in spiritual battle. I wish every one of you listening could fully understand that life itself is spiritual. The battles you face are not just about money problems, delayed marriage, or sudden sickness. You are facing spiritual powers that do not want you to rise. This is why you must rise with strength, not with pity. I know some of you write in the comments asking where in the Bible God said to use salt, or claiming this is not scriptural. But let me ask you sincerely, do you want tradition or do you want results? Many of the same people who criticize have already fasted for 40 days, prayed every midnight, yet remain stuck in the same cycle. I say this with love. Stop reducing God to your small understanding. He created the earth and everything in it. He gave us the herbs, the oil, the water, and the salt, not for decoration but for dominion. If evil people can use creation to destroy, why can't believers use creation to cleanse and restore? What I'm about to share with you is not a ritual. It is a restoration guide. This 7-day bath using sea salt and bay leaves is not witchcraft. It is warfare. It is not superstition. It is strategy. The reason many of you have been praying and still feel stuck is because your bodies and your environments have been spiritually defiled. You cannot simply pray away a curse that has lived in your bloodline without taking prophetic action. You need spiritual cleansing. And these two ingredients are some of the most powerful tools I have ever witnessed for breaking evil foundations and silencing generational attacks. Let me reveal something to you. Much of what you call bad luck is actually inherited warfare. That repeated delay you keep facing, that pattern where relationships start strong but then suddenly collapse, that heaviness that creeps in at midnight, those dreams of someone feeding you, chasing you, or sleeping with you, these are not random. They are spiritual signs that something from your past, your parents, or your ancestors is still alive and fighting your future. But the good news is this: God is greater, and He has already provided what you need to fight back. Sea salt and bay leaves are about to become your sword and shield. Sea salt is not the same as the regular table salt in your kitchen. Sea salt is raw, unrefined, unpolluted. When prayed over, it becomes a spiritual vacuum cleaner. It draws out residue from rituals, demonic projections, and ancestral agreements. In Scripture, salt has been used to preserve, to purify, and to protect. It does not only flavor food, it fights. It dries up marine spirits, disables curses, and stops spiritual contamination. When you put it in your bath with faith, you're not just cleansing your body. You are commanding heaven's angels to war on your behalf. Now let's talk about bay leaves. Listen carefully. These leaves are not just for cooking. Spiritually, bay leaves carry fire, prophetic fire. That is why witches and diviners fear them. When burned or soaked, they destroy the assignments of dark altars. They break soul ties. They silence voices calling your name in the spirit realm. I have personally seen people bathe with bay leaves and sea salt, and within days chains that held them for decades shattered. These two ingredients are not hype. They are heaven's help for those who truly want to be free. Let me be clear. This 7-day bath is not for everybody. It is for those who are tired of cycles. It is for those who feel something unseen is holding them. It is for those who have prayed but still feel blocked. This bath is for spiritual women and men who understand that prayer sometimes must be combined with prophetic action. God told Naaman to wash 7 times. He told the Israelites to put blood on their doors. He told Ezekiel to eat a scroll. If he is now instructing you to bathe with sea salt and bay leaves for 7 nights, obey. Your deliverance is tied to your obedience. Each of these 7 days has been mapped out for you. You will be guided on what to pray, what to feel, and what to expect. But let me warn you, this is not a casual bath. This is war. And once you begin, you may start to feel resistance. You may have strange dreams. You may feel tired or even irritable, but that is a sign it's working. Demons rarely leave quietly. Curses don't break silently. You must stay strong, stay disciplined, and complete the 7 days. No skipping, no excuses. If you miss a night, start over. Deliverance requires discipline. By the end of this process, you will not only understand what you are doing, you will feel different. You will feel lighter, stronger, clearer. You will begin to see breakthroughs that were once delayed. Doors that were closed will begin to open. You will dream again, but this time with clarity. You will rest with peace. The very atmosphere of your home will shift. Those who mocked you will begin to wonder what happened. This is not a trend. This is transformation, and it begins now. This is Maya's watchtower, where truth meets healing and wisdom awakens restoration. Let us begin. Sea salt is not your ordinary ingredient. It is a weapon from the earth created by God Himself. In the Bible, salt was used to purify sacrifices, heal land, and establish covenants. When Elisha threw salt into bitter water, the entire city was healed. That was not chemistry, that was spiritual authority. Sea salt carries that same power today. When used with prayer and intention, it absorbs demonic residue, neutralizes spiritual toxins, and purifies what the enemy has polluted. Every grain of sea salt carries a divine assignment when you speak over it in faith. Sea salt is powerful because it works on spiritual frequencies. When demonic altars release negative energy to track or torment you, sea salt disrupts their signal. That is why when you soak in sea salt water, you often feel a heaviness leave your body. It is not just physical, it is spiritual. You are washing off accusations, manipulations, and demonic fingerprints left behind by attacks. Sea salt cleanses not only your skin, but your aura, your spiritual covering. That is why it must be used consistently and prayerfully. Bay leaves, on the other hand, carry a different kind of power, prophetic fire. These are not mere sweet leaves. They are spiritual dynamite. In ancient temples, bay leaves were burned to clear evil spirits and open the atmosphere for divine messages. Prophets and priests recognized the scent of bay leaves as a fragrance that attracted angelic presence and repelled dark forces. Today, that same power still rests in the leaf. When placed in water or burned in fire, bay leaves release spiritual authority to disconnect you from curses and soul ties. Bay leaves are especially strong against witchcraft because they carry a commanding frequency. When soaked or burned, they interrupt monitoring systems that witches use to track destinies. Have you ever felt like you are being watched, or like every step you take is delayed or manipulated? That is monitoring witchcraft. But when you use bay leaves with sea salt, you disrupt those systems completely. The spiritual realm recognizes their combination as a breaking force, one that even witches whisper about but rarely want believers to know. Another reason these two ingredients work together is because they represent balance. Salt to cleanse, leaf to burn. Salt to preserve, leaf to break. Salt to purify, leaf to prophesy. When you put them in your bath and speak God's word over them, you are partnering with heaven to declare spiritual war against everything oppressing you. This bath is not a spa treatment. It is a spiritual transaction. You are announcing to heaven and hell, I will not be owned by altars, by curses, or by ancestral witchcraft. I choose freedom. Many people don't realize that demonic covenants often hide in the body. Sometimes they sit in the feet, causing stagnation. Sometimes they linger in the womb, causing barrenness or miscarriage. Sometimes they rest in the back, causing unexplained heaviness. This is why bathing is so crucial. It is not about hygiene. It is about flushing out spiritual deposits placed on or inside you through dreams, words, or contact with cursed people and objects. Salt and bay leaves work their way through the skin and the spirit, uprooting what your eyes cannot see. Water itself is also a divine conductor. Even before you add anything to it, water carries spiritual weight. That is why baptism uses water. That is why demons flee during rain in certain cultures. Water has a voice, and when you speak into water, your words are multiplied in the realm of the spirit. Now imagine taking that water, adding sea salt, adding bay leaves, then praying into it. That mixture becomes liquid warfare, and when it touches your skin, it accomplishes what years of silent suffering could not. You may wonder why you cannot just pray and fast. Let me ask you this. If God has given you weapons and you refuse to use them, is that faith or is it disobedience? When Jesus healed the blind man, why did he take mud, spit into it, and place it on the man's eyes? Couldn't he have simply spoken a word? That action was not random, it was prophetic. Physical things, when blessed, can release spiritual results. Salt and bay leaves are not replacements for faith. They are faith instruments. They are the things you use when God says, now move forward. You've prayed. You've wept. Now it is time to wash with intention, with trust, and with power. Many of you listening have been attacked in your sleep. You have dreamed of being back in your old house or your old school. You've been chased by animals, or you've seen dead relatives speaking to you. These are signs of backwardness and ancestral spirits monitoring your life. Prayer matters, but if you do not cleanse yourself spiritually, those same dream cycles will return. Salt and bay leaves cut the invisible cord that ties you to those realms. You are not just washing. You are cutting yourself loose from a dark system that wants to repeat your suffering. So before we move into the 7-day steps, pause and say this with me. I believe God uses creation to heal me. I believe salt and bay leaves are instruments in his hand. I will not doubt, I will obey, and I will be free. Freedom begins when belief is present. And now that faith is building, it is time to step into the bath. Day 1, the separation begins. You will start this process by preparing the right atmosphere. Shut off distractions. If possible, light a candle. Invite the Spirit of God to be present. Take a basin or fill your tub with warm water. Add 1 full handful of sea salt and 3 bay leaves. Stir the water clockwise with your right hand. As you stir, speak aloud. I separate myself from every hidden curse, every inherited chain, and every demonic rope attaching me to the past. I step into liberty. Do not rush this. Stir, pray, and let your spirit stay focused. Now step into the water. You are not only cleaning your body, you are beginning a prophetic cleansing. Pour the water from your head down if you can, or at least from the neck down. As the water flows, speak again. Every witchcraft altar calling my name, be silenced. Every curse from my father's side and mother's side, break now. I wash away every unclean mark. Remain in the bath 15 to 20 minutes. If tears come, allow them. If memories rise in your thoughts, release them. You are disconnecting yourself. The process has begun. After bathing, do not use a towel. Allow the water to dry naturally on your skin. This seals the cleansing into your body. Sit quietly or pray in tongues for a few minutes. Then lie down and rest. Avoid speaking to anyone until morning. Do not argue. Do not engage in sexual activity, and do not get distracted. You have opened a spiritual gate, and your silence is your covering. That night, pay attention to your dreams. You may see visions, receive warnings, or rest in peace. Write down what you remember. Day 1 is complete. Day 2 is for breaking evil altars. Tonight the bath will carry more strength. Prepare your water again, clean and warm. Add sea salt as before. Take 3 bay leaves and gently crush them with your fingers before placing them in the water. As you crush them, declare, "As I crush these leaves, I crush every altar raised against my destiny, against my name, against my marriage, against my finances, and against my mind." Stir clockwise with your right hand and begin to pray before stepping in. When you enter the water, pour it over your shoulders down. This act is symbolic. You are removing heavy burdens. Speak boldly, "I am no longer bound to any spiritual covenant. I cut myself off from altars of failure, stagnation, barrenness, and delay. I reject every agreement made in my name without my consent. This bath is not for comfort, it is for warfare. You are breaking chains. You are shattering altars that have trapped your family in defeat for years. Your voice is a weapon. After the bath, let your body air dry again. Take anointing oil or olive oil. Place a drop on your forehead and on your feet. Declare, "Wherever I walk, I will rule. Wherever I speak, I will be listened to. I carry the presence of God, and evil cannot touch me." Sleep in silence. Do not speak idle words. Cover your spirit. Write down your dreams or impressions. The altars are crumbling. Your spirit is becoming lighter. Keep pressing forward. Day 3 is bloodline cleansing. Tonight carries weight. This is the night you will confront everything passed down through your bloodline. Prepare your water again. Add sea salt. Use 4 bay leaves this time. As you place each one into the water, speak a name or a family pattern. Poverty, rejection, sudden death, barrenness. Name what your household has battled. Then declare, "I am not your host. You will not flow through me into the next generation. I reject you now in the name of Jesus." When bathing tonight, give attention to your head, your chest, and your stomach or womb. These are gates of inheritance. Pour water on your head and say, "Erase every ancestral covenant. I cut myself free from every vow, every hidden covenant, every demonic exchange made through my bloodline. It ends now. It ends with me." This is not emotion. This is legal. You are canceling what should never have been placed on you. You are tearing down spiritual laws written without your permission. You are rewriting the direction of your life. When you finish, let your body dry naturally. Sit on your bed and pray restoration prayers from the Psalms. Anoint your navel, your back, and your hands. These are spiritual entry and exit points. Say, "I reclaim everything stolen from my bloodline. I take back my gifts, my voice, my favor, and my future." Rest that night in full surrender. Write down what you see in dreams or what stirs in your heart. Day 3 is your courtroom victory. The curses are being lifted. The inheritance is returning. Day 4 is exposing watching spirits. By now, you should feel something has shifted. The air feels lighter. Your sleep is deeper. Yet there is another level to confront. Monitoring spirits. These are dark agents assigned to track your moves. They come through familiar spirits, jealousy, cursed gifts, or even objects placed in your house. Tonight's bath will reveal and remove them. Prepare your water. Add sea salt. Take 1 dried bay leaf and burn it lightly so smoke rises. As the smoke rises, wave it over your bath and say, "Every spirit following me in secret, be exposed and blinded by the fire of God." Drop the slightly burned bay leaf into the bath along with 3 fresh bay leaves. Stir the water, praying aloud. I erase every form of spiritual spying over my life. I destroy every hidden camera and listening spirit. Every voice tracking my prayers, my steps, and my family. Go blind now. While bathing, focus on your back and your neck. These are open gates for watchers. Pour water and declare, block every spiritual signal. I hide under the shadow of the Almighty. When finished, dry naturally. Sit quietly. Listen. This night often brings revelation. You may dream of faces. You may feel a presence leaving. Do not fear. Monitoring spirits get restless when they lose their grip. This is proof of victory. Before bed, place 1 fresh bay leaf under your pillow. It will continue the work as you sleep. You are no longer exposed. You are now guarded. The watchers have been blinded. Day 5 is canceling witchcraft plans. Tonight, every secret scheme against you must be overturned. Gather your water, add sea salt. Crush 3 bay leaves and add them. Add a splash of white vinegar, only a small amount. The vinegar works like spiritual acid, breaking down hidden structures. Stir and declare, every plan made against me dissolve now. I cancel every curse, every spell, every word spoken in darkness. It will not stand. As you bathe, speak strongly. Pour the water as if removing a heavy robe. Say, I cleanse myself from every manipulation, every blockage, every delay, every curse spoken by enemies. I return every arrow back to sender. Let those who sent evil eat their own poison. Let the ground vomit out every charm buried against me. If the vinegar stings, don't worry. It is a sign of layers being stripped off. Let it remind you of the fire of God burning for your deliverance. After bathing, anoint your palms and feet. Declare, where I step, no curse will cling. Whatever I touch will grow. My hands are blessed. My path is guarded. Burn a small piece of bay leaf again and walk through your home. Declare freedom over every corner. Tonight is not only for you, but for your household. Cancel every dark presence lingering in the shadows. Speak with strength. Your access is gone. Your time is over. Rest in peace. Your spiritual walls are being redrawn. Darkness is being forced out. Day 6 is rewriting your destiny. You have washed. You have broken chains. Now it is time to build again. Tonight, when you speak life and blessings over yourself, it creates a shift in the spirit. Prepare your water. Place 7 bay leaves in it. Yes, 7. Add your usual sea salt. 7 stands for perfection, wholeness, and divine restoration. Stir the water and begin to speak with authority. Say, my life is not by accident. I take back all that was lost. I declare divine restoration. I break through every barrier. My destiny aligns with God's original plan. As you bathe, do it gently and slowly. Speak your hopes aloud. Name what you want to see. Peace, marriage, children, business, healing. Say them boldly. This bath is not about what happened to you. It's about where you are heading. Every time you pour the water, say, I step into purpose. I step into authority. I am not cursed. I am chosen. Rub your arms, your face, your womb, or any part of you that felt attacked. Speak new life into it. You are not just recovering. You are rising again. After bathing, light a white candle if possible. Sit quietly and say your name aloud. Declare, from this moment, I walk in restoration. What my parents could not finish, I will complete. What was taken, I will reclaim. I am covered, crowned, and set apart. Write down your words. Keep them safe. This night marks your new beginning. Tomorrow is your final bath, and it will shut every door the enemy ever opened. Day 7 is sealing the victory. Day 7 is sealing the victory. This is the final night. You have come far. Tonight you complete the circle. Prepare your water again. Add sea salt. Crush 3 bay leaves. Add a spoonful of honey. The honey stands for sweetness, favor, and God's seal. As you stir, declare, seal my deliverance. No curse will return. No spirit will re-enter. I cover every open gate with the sweetness of God's favor. I taste and see that the Lord is good. Bathe tonight with joy. Smile, sing, worship. Say, I am victorious. I am untouchable. I am marked by God. I am no longer available for witchcraft. I walk in glory. Speak the names of your children and loved ones. Cover them too. Say, as for me and my house, we are sealed. We are safe. We are blessed. Let every drop of water be a declaration. You are bathing in completion. You are stepping out of battle and into blessing. After the bath, air dry, and dress in clean, comfortable clothes. Sit and say this: my freedom is permanent. No demon shall reattach. No curse shall find me. No altar shall speak again. Take the used bay leaves from the bath and burn or bury them far from your home. You have ended a cycle. That water carries what no longer belongs to you. Dispose of it with respect. You are free now, not for a short time, but forever. Rest tonight like royalty. And remember, every curse has an end. Every attack has a limit. When God says enough, no demon can argue. You've completed the 7 days. You didn't just follow steps. You activated power. You didn't just bathe. You broke chains. From this day on, may your life reflect the victory you now carry. Now that you've completed the 7-day bath, you may wonder, what next? Deliverance is not only about breaking curses, it's also about keeping your freedom. The same way you don't clean your house once and expect it to stay clean forever. Spiritual cleansing must be maintained. After this bath, your spirit is lighter, your atmosphere clearer, and your path open. But it's your job to protect what God has done. Do not return to the same behaviors, conversations, or places that once gave the enemy access. One of the first things you must do is cut off harmful ties. If someone in your life constantly drains you, speaks negatively, gossips, or brings confusion, you must create distance. Spiritual deliverance also includes emotional and relationship boundaries. Evil spirits often try to come back through familiar voices, that friend who leaves you anxious, that ex who shows up again after your breakthrough. Do not entertain it. You wash them off spiritually. Now keep them away physically. The second way to protect your deliverance is to keep your environment spiritually clean. Don't allow cursed objects, ungodly music, or old gifts from past lovers to remain in your home. Walk through your house and ask the Holy Spirit to show you anything that carries a dark presence. Sometimes it's a book, sometimes a piece of jewelry, sometimes a photo. Whatever it is, get rid of it. You've cleansed your spirit. Now cleanse your home. Lightly anoint your doorposts with oil and declare your house off limits to darkness. The third key is your mouth. Your words are gates. What you speak either invites heaven or opens the door to hell. After this bath, commit to speaking life only. Don't curse yourself with your own tongue. Stop saying, I'm always broke, nothing works for me, or this is just my bad luck. You are free now. Your mouth must show that freedom. Say, I am blessed, I am favored, I am chosen. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Speak it until your environment changes to your new reality. Also, keep your prayer life alive. Don't finish the 7 days and go silent. The devil doesn't stop. Neither should you. Set a daily time to pray, even if it's just 15 minutes. Read Psalms, worship in the morning, declare protection over your day, anoint your feet before you leave your home. The sea salt and bay leaves were the starting point. But consistency in prayer is what keeps the cleansing strong. Your spiritual muscles must stay active. Don't just visit freedom, live in it. Another key is avoiding spiritual carelessness. This includes gossip, fornication, envy, and laziness in the things of God. Sin creates open doors. You cannot finish this bath and then sit in the devil's lap. You must stay awake. Even something small like watching the wrong movie or joining in useless conversations can pull you back into bondage. Choose purity. Choose silence over noise. Choose prayer over distraction. This is not religion. This is spiritual survival. Pay attention to your dreams after the bath. You may receive warnings, instructions, or confirmations. If you dream of snakes, backward movement, or old places, don't panic. It may be backlash. Wake up, pray, and cancel it. Keep bay leaves under your pillow for the next 21 days if needed. You can also write your name on a bay leaf and burn it as a prophetic act declaring, "No spirit shall find me. I am covered." Use the tools God gave you. Keep your eyes open. Fast occasionally, even 1 day a week. Fasting sharpens your discernment and weakens the flesh. During your fast, drink water with a pinch of sea salt or take a light bath with the same ingredients. You don't need to do a full bath every week, but a weekly light rinse can keep your atmosphere clean. You don't have to wait until you're attacked to act. Be proactive. Be spiritually aware. Treat your freedom like the treasure it is. Teach your children. This bath is not only for you. Start training your children to spiritually cleanse themselves early. Let them see you pray. Teach them to declare blessings as they bathe. Show them that salt and leaves are not superstition. They are biblical. Build a culture of spiritual awareness in your home. Let them grow up knowing how to protect themselves through prayer, purity, and prophetic actions. Finally, give thanks. Gratitude seals deliverance. Every morning you wake up, say, "Thank you, Lord, for my freedom." Say, "Thank you for washing me, preserving me, and protecting my family." Gratitude confuses the enemy. It builds a wall of joy around your home. It keeps your eyes on the giver, not just the gift. You didn't break these curses alone. God helped you. Recognize Him, and He will continue to fight for you. Take a moment and ask yourself how long you have accepted what God never gave you. How many years have you carried burdens from your bloodline that should have been broken long ago? Many people inherit battles instead of blessings. But you now have the authority to say, "It stops with me." The moment you chose to begin this 7-day bath, something shifted in the spirit. That was your awakening. That was your refusal to remain chained. You decided to face what others have ignored for generations. Spiritual awakening does not always come with thunder or visions. Sometimes it comes quietly when you realize you will no longer be bound. It's when your soul starts breathing again, when you no longer feel watched in your own home, when you wake up rested at last. These are signs that something dark has been uprooted. Your obedience to this simple but powerful bath has opened doors no person could open for you, and you did it not with fear, but with faith. You must now see yourself differently. You are not just someone trying to survive spiritual attacks. You are a victor carrying a new authority. You are a warrior, a priest, and a gatekeeper for your generation. The same way curses once traveled down your family line, now blessings can move through you. You are the one who must stand and say, no, no more strange deaths, no more spiritual attacks, no more barrenness, no more shame. What began as a bath has turned into a covenant of change, and it will follow you. It will echo through your family. It will outlive you. You may have sensed something during those 7 nights, maybe warmth in your hands, maybe tears that came from deep within, maybe dreams that felt like actual battles. That was your soul being purified. That was your spirit being renewed. You were not just pouring water. You were pouring out pain, trauma, and ancestral burdens. You were wiping away the marks of witchcraft. You were standing in places your mother and grandmother feared to enter. You went there and returned stronger. There is no going back now. You have crossed over. You are not who you were before you pressed play on this video. You now know how to fight. You now see that deliverance is intentional. You now understand that spiritual tools bring results when joined with faith and obedience. And you now realize that silence can be a weapon. Your enemies will not even know what's coming. They'll only watch you rise and wonder what broke the chains. But you will know. You'll remember it was a bath. It was obedience. It was your awakening. You must think about the spiritual patterns that once followed you. Write them down. Notice the difference now. You will start to see strange phone calls stop. People who used to control you will grow quiet. Places that once felt heavy will suddenly feel light. Don't ignore these signs. Don't call it coincidence. This is the power of spiritual cleansing. God is showing you what He has delivered you from and revealing what was once hiding in plain view. Many spend years running from problem to problem without stopping to ask, what am I carrying that isn't mine? But you chose to ask. You chose to confront it. And that choice alone has triggered a spiritual shift in your bloodline. What you've done is not ordinary. It is rare. It is powerful. You are not just fighting for yourself. You've stepped into a generational battle, and with God on your side, you've already won. Now it's time to walk like it, speak differently, dress like freedom, pray like royalty. Stop begging God and start thanking Him. Stop crying over who left and start blessing who stayed. Your awareness of the spiritual realm has been sharpened. Don't dull it again with careless living. Don't let others mock what you now understand. What they laugh at in public, they often fear in private. Keep walking in wisdom. This is your moment to build a new life. Build a new prayer altar in your home. Build better habits. Build your faith. Build a spiritual legacy your children will continue. Let them say, my mother broke the curse. Let them say, my father changed everything. You may have done it alone, but you will never walk alone again. God saw you. God helped you. And God will walk with you into what's next. This is no longer about sea salt and bay leaves. This is about your calling, your covering, your covenant with heaven. You've been awakened. You've been restored. And now it's time to help others awaken. The battle was never about the bath. It was about your breakthrough, and now you carry it. There is someone in your life right now, someone you love, who is suffering quietly. They are praying, but they don't know what to do next. They are trapped in cycles, but think it's fate. They are tired, but too ashamed to speak. You've just gone through this 7-day bath, and now you hold the keys. Don't keep them to yourself. Share this message. Tell them they are not cursed forever. Tell them God still delivers. And sometimes He does it through sea salt and bay leaves. There are women watching this video with tears in their eyes. You've been rejected by family, misunderstood by pastors, and mocked by friends. But deep down, you always knew what you were fighting wasn't normal. This is your confirmation. This video found you at the right time. This is not by chance. It is a divine visitation. You must take this seriously. Go back, rewatch it, write down the instructions. Start tonight. Don't wait for the next attack to come. Be ahead of it. Set your freedom in motion now. There are men watching who have been secretly tormented. You dream of shadows. You wake up exhausted. You try to explain, but no one believes you. You think this is only for women, but it's not. Spiritual warfare is for everyone. Curses don't care if you're male or female. If your bloodline is marked, the attack will come. But you can fight back. Don't be ashamed to follow this guide. Don't be afraid to say, I need cleansing too. There is strength in humility and freedom in obedience. Maybe you're asking, will it work for me? Yes, if you believe. Yes, if you follow through. Yes, if you do it with a clean heart. Don't overthink it. Don't compare yourself to others. God is not looking for perfection. He is looking for participation. Just show up, prepare the water, add the salt, add the leaves. Pray, speak, bathe, watch heaven respond. You don't need a pastor to lay hands on you. You don't need a prophet to call your name. You need to believe that what God placed in creation still carries power. You've been called to this moment for a reason. Out of all the videos online, this one came across your screen. That's not an algorithm, that's an assignment. You are being called to rise, to awaken, to reclaim what was stolen. God is giving you instructions not to impress you, but to empower you. What you do next determines what breaks next. This is not entertainment, this is deliverance. Treat it with holy respect. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you begin. Start with what you have. Use the salt in your house. Find the bay leaves. If you can't do all 7 nights perfectly, do them with faith. God honors your effort. He sees your tears. He hears your prayers. And He responds to action. Let your obedience speak louder than your complaints. Let your follow-through destroy what your fear tried to protect. Speak boldly about what God is doing. Don't be ashamed to say, I followed a 7-day bath and something shifted. Testimonies multiply faith. Every time you share, you plant a seed for someone else's breakthrough. Don't hide your deliverance. Shine with it. Let people ask why you're glowing differently, why you're sleeping peacefully, why you're no longer stuck. Let your results do the preaching. And for those who still doubt, let them doubt. You're not here to convince them. You're here to break chains. When the fruit shows, they will believe. Until then, stay focused, stay clean, stay connected to this channel. There's more to learn. There's more to do. This was only the beginning. Spiritual warfare doesn't end after one battle, but now you have weapons, you have wisdom, and you have your voice back. Watch this video again. Share it with your siblings, your prayer partners, your church group. Let it be a movement, not just a message. Leave a comment declaring what you've experienced. Engage with others who are also walking through this process. Build a community of deliverance warriors. Let this comment section be a prayer wall, a testimony hub, and a place for encouragement. You are not alone. You never were. God has seen your battles. He has heard your midnight cries. And He has answered not with thunder, but with salt and leaves, with instructions, with a guide, with this video. It's your responsibility now. Walk in it, speak it, guard it, and let it lead you into the next level of freedom, favor, and fire. This is Maya's watchtower, where truth meets healing and wisdom awakens restoration.